Welcome back to Fozzie's Garage. Today we are putting on some ds18 MP4 TP tower speakers on a 2019 Razor. So I've already started this process a little bit, but just a little brief recap. I wired all the speaker wires up and taped them up so they're nice and neat. Ran it up along the roll bar underneath the roof. Have it on the inside of the roll bar here. Stuck it through the hole up here on the left side top of the cabin. Run it through this roll bar. There's a little hole over here that comes back out of. And I ran that. And then that's all hanging out over here. And then we have the amp here. It's going to be getting mounted on that bar, like right here. We have the Bluetooth controller with the radio mount trim piece. And so far we have connected both power of the amp and the controller with some heat shrinks to one singular wire that we will be putting on the bus bar. We did the same thing for the ground, which will obviously go to the ground. Then we have the remotes to turn each other on, since this has a power button and that's only on for accessories. Then I will flip back when I have a little bit more process. So we got a little bit more done. We trimmed this to fit. We did the heat shrink with low temp solder for the joints. Zip tied it all up to make it look clean. We mounted the amp on this metal rack. Doesn't move. Don't have to worry about rattling off. It's the highest point, so if you do get in water, because it is a Razor, should be good in theory. It's also a marine amp. This is just sitting in there. It's the Bluetooth controller. And then I ran the positive and negative through the grommet. Gave it a zip tie, that way it's easily identifiable. Instead of all these other wires that somebody did. Looks like a 3-year-old did it. Well, after I get a little bit more progress done, I'll check in again. So we got a little bit more done. I put the ends on these guys. I did not have the heat shrinking ones that I wanted. So what I did was put the non-heat shrinking ends on, crimp them, and then I've been using these guys. Don't have a link or brand recommendation. I'm pretty sure these are from like Wish or Alibaba or something for like 33 cents. But I used one of the yellow ones. I knocked out the low temp solder, cut it in half, and then use that for the positive and the negative. Well, that's basically all I did on this step. Time to hook it up and test. So we just did that. We put the positive on the accessory terminal, the ground on the ground. That was the battery, straight to battery, if you didn't know, on all the time. So it's all hooked up. They're back here again. See if it'll let me play music. I just tried to play music and record, but it kept kicking me off my video for whatever reason. This will probably conclude the video. If you guys want to see, I can borrow someone's phone and do a sound test if you guys want a video of listening to it and like walking away and get a distance test and whatnot. Like, comment, let me know. I'll be keeping this machine for probably a while, so I can be doing more videos on it. Yeah, have a good night.